Hotel brothers and sisters, Black Power as always. Giving honor to the creator, the ancestors, Chief of Staff Brother Harris Abdul of the Street Law Soldiers, my sister, my in-laws, my father, my subscribers, my viewers, my supporters, my family, and all of the brothers and sisters that are fighting for our liberation and salvation on this black nation. As y'all know, I'm going to briefly just touch on this shutdown, and because I'm going to be touching on it from time to time. So just bear with me. And see, none of these niggas, Maxine Waters, none of these niggas, are not doing anything to help the blacks. Now, once again, for those who don't know anything about this or not affected by it, the government employees, black people are just 1 or 2 paychecks away from poverty. Now, the crackers that work in the government have high-ranking positions, so this shit don't affect them because they have nest eggs, stocks, bonds, CDs, and what have you. And they're eligible to get all types of motherfucking loans, anything from 5 to 6 figure dollar loans. But the black community is the ones that suffer. And so that's who is affected by it the most. But you got these niggas, Maxine Waters, and see, these nigga goddamn Democrats are not doing a motherfucking thing, sitting on their asses, trying to hold out and play tug of war with this goddamn devil. If you put this much energy and stand off and refuse to bow down until reparations is given to black people, then we be better off. But you niggas are doing something for another goddamn people. These are the brothers and sisters that are affected by it, and mostly sisters. Because, they don't want the black man in the government. Very few, and the ones that do work there, 90% of them are switching, homosexual motherfuckers that can be controlled, that they don't consider a threat to their goddamn corporation. So it's mostly women that are affected by it. And so, see this hooting and hollering, the nigger preachers, all this shit, these nigger preachers, Jakes, Creflo Dollar, all these motherfucking niggas, you don't hear nothing about them doing anything for the blacks families that are affected by this government shutdown. But the nigger preachers who take millions from niggas every year, millions and millions of dollars, they're nowhere to be found right now. And then you got these storefront preachers, they're doing more than these goddamn mega churches. These niggas, and let me tell you something. You're not doing, I can understand the small storefront churches and the small churches that give whatever they have. And a lot of them give up money. But these mega churches, they haven't done shit. And don't come with no motherfucking a bag of no goddamn rusted ass canned goods for our people. Because you wouldn't do that for the crackers. Because see, the crackers are jumping out there helping. Bon Jovi and Jimmy Kimmel and all these goddamn crackers are doing shit for their people. But you niggas ain't doing a motherfucking thing. You sitting up there hollering, telling our people to get on their motherfucking knees. These people have families that are hungry. You don't tell them that shit when you passing that motherfucking plate around, bitch. And all of a sudden, when the motherfucking time for you to demonstrate and put that motherfucking work in, you ain't nowhere to be found. You niggas ain't nowhere to be found. Jamal Bryant, Creflo Dollar, TD Snakes, all these motherfucking niggas, this silverback motherfucking Jakes who's in the movie business that has enough money, Tyler Perry, all these motherfucking niggas, Oprah, they have enough money to secure our people when they going through this motherfucking shutdown. This is just like a goddamn King Alfred plan. This is a drive run to martial law. And you niggas don't see this shit. You know, you nigga, you know, the preachers of LA and all these motherfucking reality TV shows y'all got pushing 6-figure goddamn whips and all this shit from the money from the fucking poor. Now when they need your motherfucking faggot asses, you niggas ain't nowhere to be found. You gonna tell a nigga to pray. You can't go to the electric company. You can't go to the gas company. You can't go to the water company. You can't go to the cable company. You can't tell your goddamn landlord that you prayed. These devils want their goddamn money that you niggas are sitting on. Wendy Williams, you know, this motherfucking hoe, you know, supposed to be taking a hiatus or whatever, taking a break for her husband's infidelity or whatever. I don't blame him. It's no way my hat goes off to him, you know, for laying beside your motherfucking monkey ass for the time that he was. Cause you look like a snap together drag queen. And no wonder he's doing what he do. You in everybody's motherfucking business. You talk about every motherfucking body. Now this shit is backfiring on your motherfucking ass, and I don't feel sorry for you. Fuck you. You bubble-eyed, have a chiseled nose, a man cheek motherfucking drag queen son will hoe you. Now this motherfucking nigga here, you know, this sick piece of shit. You know, I get sick of some of these motherfucking niggas, man. You know, this motherfucking nigga, Nathan Sutherland. You know, this motherfucking piece of goddamn vermin. This piece of dog shit. This vomit motherfucking animal ass motherfucking troglodyte one-eyed bitch who was working at this hospice, this Hacienda Healthcare, you know, and this woman, you know, was in a fucking coma for 14 years, man. 29-year-old woman. You know, this 36-year-old motherfucker, he's a nurse. He's a nurse at the motherfucker, LPN or whatever they call it, at the hospice. And this motherfucking nigga got on top of that woman, that young woman, and was fucking that young woman and got her pregnant. She gave birth to a boy. This sick motherfucking nigga, man. You know, and something should, you know what, man, if that was somebody related to me or I know, or I knew personally, nigga, you would never be dead enough. Straight like that. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. You know, a woman who has tubes down her throat, a fucking fibrillator, respirator, heart monitor, tubes up her vagina so she can urinate. Tubes going down her throat all the way down her chest. IVs every motherfucking way. Piss bags and feces bags. All, you know, attached to this young woman. And this motherfucker had the nerve to get on top of this woman, man. You know, with all this shit strapped to this woman, she's fighting for her life in a fucking coma for 14 years. And you get on, you one-eyed bitch, you dirty motherfucking nigga. They would not be able to plug the motherfucking electric chair up quick enough for your motherfucking ass. And see, some of these niggas need to be dealt with on a very severe level. Send the nigga back to the black community and have court. We need our own system. This is why we need our own judicial system. Send this motherfucker back to us and let us deal with this motherfucker. Try him, find him guilty, and execute this motherfucker in public for the shit that he done, the nasty, this goddamn ice-ate behavior that this motherfucker has. You know, and I read this book where this cracker says he was working in a morgue and he was fucking dead women in the morgue. And when they caught him, he said it's nothing wrong. Everybody wants to crack a cold one every once in a while. Like fucking a dead woman in the refrigerator is like getting a beer. You know, this is the behavior of these motherfucking ice apes. You know, and something, you know, he's held without bond and all this shit somewhere in Florida. But there should be nothing short of a death penalty for this motherfucker. And no one knew that this woman was pregnant. No one knew until she went into labor in a coma. You know, and she's still hanging on. She's still hanging on. You know, and even though she's a motherfucking ice ape, you know, it doesn't make a difference. This nigga committed this horrific act as a bad representation of us. Vicious motherfucking sick shit. We getting sicker and sicker in the black community. Now, Kamala Harris, somebody told me, requested that I, you know, talk about her, but I didn't do a whole bunch of research on her. You know, for those who don't know, she's a U.S. Senator, and she claims that she's going to be running for president. You know, that she's down, you know, she's supposed to be a down sister and all this shit. You know, and fighting for black rights and fighting for this and fighting for that for the black community and discrimination, police terrorism, and all this bullshit. But you see, her husband, this motherfucker is a goddamn snow dog. He's a motherfucking cave dog. You know, a Douglas Emhoff. And not only that, when I looked up her history and her records, under ethnicity for her and race, she put down white. She put down white. So she been parading herself like she was a motherfucking sister the whole time, and this bitch is a motherfucking cave bitch. You see who she's married to? This savage motherfucking nigga. This savage goddamn ice monkey. And you're the same way. You're the same way. You know, you're nothing but a goddamn cave savage trying to trick the black community because you know right now we don't have anyone to represent us as far as running for president. And you sell us out on a daily and consistent basis. You push the envelope to fuck the black community over every chance you get. And so I'm telling you, brothers and sisters, do not vote for her. Do not fuck with her. She is non-black. She is anti-black when it comes to agendas, when it comes to policy, when it comes to the moral commitment. that she claims to have towards the black community, this bitch is zero when it comes to commitment in terms of supporting and helping to uplift the black community. This bitch is a fraud. She's a motherfucking ice monkey. She's a cave bunny. She's a snow bitch. Leave her the fuck alone. Leave her the fuck alone, because she was married to Willie Brown before she married him. And that's how people were thrown off thinking this motherfucking bitch was black. You know, and that's what Willie Brown get, because she carried him, got him all fucked up. And that's what he get for fucking these frozen dinner pussy bitches. You know, so, you know, it has to be an input to a lot of bullshit. You know, we got to stop going for this okie doke shit, man. You know, and you're going to see the true colors of this bitch come out shortly. Very, very soon. You know, and this is why it is so important, brothers and sisters, for us to understand politics, understand policy, understand the language that they use, because they talk in your face because they know you don't know the political lingo. All this shit is in codes, and you have to understand the codes so you can break these motherfucking codes, and we can counteract on these motherfucking crackers. Because the bottom line is this. As far as that wall, they need to let this motherfucking cracker put the wall up. Send these people back to motherfucking work. It's not your money. You know, and you niggas are not, you know, and the black community, none of you entertainers, athletes, or none of you motherfuckers have put up a dime to support your own people. But you're the same niggas, you entertainers, you athletes, you actors, you rappers, you know, Tyler Perry, Ice Cube, Dr. Dre. You know, you motherfuckers got money. Oprah, Miss Russell Simmons, Miss Diddy. You motherfuckers got bread to put up to help the black community, government furloughed employees. But you won't do that. And regardless of what these devils are telling you not to do, this is when you should stand up. And I'm holding all you motherfuckers accountable. Because pretty soon I'm going to execute judgment on you motherfuckers. Martin Lawrence, Taraji P. Henson, Kevin Durant, Laz Alonso. You know, brothers and sisters who came up in the district. Johnny Gill in D.C. They should be given the fuck back. Sugar Ray Leonard. It's a lot of you motherfuckers that need to come to Washington and help your motherfucking people out. But you're not doing it. Because you niggas are greed. You niggas are full of greed. And all you do is take. From the poor. You know, all that Black Lives Matter bullshit. That shit don't mean a motherfucking thing. That shit don't mean nothing. And this is why Darren Seals was murdered up in Ferguson. And the other young brother who was an activist who was murdered. And his mother is still looking for people to support her. Because Black Lives Matter used the Mike Brown case. George Soros, who owns Black Lives Matter, but he has a lesbian as a CEO, as a director, is a motherfucking lesbian, a butch. Because Black Lives Matter doesn't stand up for police terrorism. It stands up for the rights of lesbians and fags. George Soros, who runs it, who's a motherfucking corrupt worldwide drug dealer, who funds the Black Lives Matter movement. Now, why would a white supremacist run and fund an organization to combat white supremacy, white terrorism, police terrorism? The blue, not the cool, the Blue Klux Klan. These goddamn cops. So why would another Klansman give money to his so-called arch enemy to help them overcome what they stand for? That's bullshit. Because it's not for the black man. Nothing is for the black man out here. And I'm telling you all, there's nothing set up for the black man. Nothing. You know, and when you sisters in the black community begin to understand the struggle of the black man, and the reason why I say the heterosexual black man, because the homosexual black man, black male, can get whatever he wants. Rarely do you see a poor, strung out, broke black homosexual male. Because what they'll do, they'll get up under some white fags and some Asian fags and some Spanish fags. And then they're the first ones that are hide. The cracker will hide the black fag. The black faggot will get hide. He's no threat. He's going to do what he's told. He's going to giggle at happy hour with the nigger jokes that these crackers tell. And then when it's time to get teabagged and get your motherfucking ass bumped out, you the first in line. You're the first in line. And this is what goes on. But the black heterosexual male with swag, whether he has the knowledge or not, but if he's educated, when I say educated, I'm talking about street educated, book educated, Eurocentric education, Afrocentric education, and street education. That is a dangerous motherfucker to white annihilation. That is the threat. Those type of brothers, they don't want. Those are the type of brothers they want to incarcerate forever. Those are the type of brothers they're hoping when they pull a nigga over, that's the one they're going to murder. They can murder that. They hope they run into a motherfucking G. And that's like a trophy, a notch on their belt. But we don't see that. And the reason why we don't see that, because our sisters, fix my mic. Our sisters are too busy being fucking selfish with this Me Too bullshit. Me Too for what? The cracker gives you every motherfucking thing that you need. The cracker gives them give them every motherfucking thing that they need. You know, and when you look at this is how Black America looks. When you look at the employees, the federal employees that were furloughed, you know, the little things that they were giving people, The lines were full of black queens and black male faggots. It wasn't a lot of motherfucking black faggots out there because, see, they're covered. They got nest eggs. See, the cracker gonna look out for them because that's, that's their motherfucking fuck buddies. Whenever they want to get down, sexually, they gotta be on call. But no one understands what this black man is going through. That's why you sisters, a lot of you don't have men. A lot of you don't have men. And if you do have one, most of you don't have a decent, thorough motherfucking G. And then a lot of you that do have the G's, you don't appreciate and you don't understand and appreciate what you are sleeping next to. And so, and that's where all this infidelity and all this bullshit comes in at. I'm not into all that. I've never been into all that. But I see it going on a lot. Because the black man goes through so much. And then the woman, a lot of you push him out there to get work. He can't give it, they won't hire him. You keep saying, keep trying. They keep trying and trying, and they're not being hired. Then the pressure comes in. So what does he do? What alternatives do he have? Put the pistol in his hand, run in one of these goddamn stores or banks. Or get some goddamn dope and sell it. Then you whining about that. You don't want blood money. So it's damn if you do, damn if you don't. Then a lot of you will take the money, especially when the getting is good. Then when he's locked up, fuck him, you go to the next nigga. The black man, the black straight man on this planet is public enemy number one for extermination. And you queens better grab one for your own protection. Because a lot of you are starting to sleep with these motherfucking ice monkeys, these goddamn savages, these disease-carrying walking germs you're laying up with. Yeah, brothers and sisters, that's enough out of me for today. I'll be coming back to do the second part of the history of black comedians and history of black comedy. But we have to, stick together. Stand up, black woman. Stand up for your man. Be counted for. Act like you deserve a good fucking warrior. Because it's a few out here. Deem yourself worthy of one. Be willing to educate your mind. Be willing to educate your African mind, queen. Because you are the first. You gave permission for everybody to exist. We come from the womb of the black queen, of the black goddess. But you have treated the black man like some shit the last 20 years. You have really shitted on the black man. And you all need to stand up and act like you fucking know. All of you are not guilty of this. But you all have to share some of the blame. And we as black men, we have let y'all down as well. Because if you understand what we have to go through on a daily and consistent basis, how would you feel every day that you go out your door? It's a possibility that you may not come back every single day. The chances of a black man coming back home every day, most times, are slim to none. All he has to do is see a motherfucking white cop, and that's it. That's it. No more. I could have gotten murdered last year by the cops. And I'll talk on that at another time. But for right now, brothers and sisters, time for me to make my move. I gave y'all something to eat off of that'll hold you to tomorrow. This Queen's Lemonade, I'm telling you, off the goddamn chain. I mean, good. This shit make you, it energizes me. I'm not bullshitting. Call me if you want the ingredients. So, no, I won't be able to give you the ingredients to the Queen's Lemonade. She'll be pissed at me. So, as always, brothers and sisters, leave your comments. And I appreciate everything you do. And be careful, be safe. Shaka Sankofa and the street law soldiers. We love you all. We're out here riding. We're riding for you. We're fighting for you. Because we need our liberation, and it's time. It's coming. Let's get prepared to get free. Hotep, Black Power. Yeah, smile for me.